you for coming to my channel and viewing this very first video on NFPA series. This is a free video, free channel. I hope you can subscribe to my channel and get updated each time I upload new videos related to NFPA 101 or other NFPA or other fire engineering matters. 101 has been selected because it's a common code used in Qatar, Emirates, Saudi, and probably Kuwait, Bahrain, and of course in the US, Canada, and some other countries throughout the world. Chapter 1, Administration. Quickly, as you can see, this document has been titled Life Safety Code for the reason that a big portion of the requirements associated to means of egress. Nevertheless, there are requirements not related to means of egress, but relates to building services, suppression system, fire alarm system. Factors that are not directly related to fire are also being considered when 101 was written. For example, crowd management. As we all know, crowd management is quite common during an evacuation. However, crowd management is also expected to be happening during non-evacuation time, during peacetime. And when will that be? That will be time, for example, in the shopping mall atrium, where during a festive season, activities are happening in the atrium. So a lot of there'll be big crowd to be expected, and thus crowd management is to be expected as well. Of course, there are some assumptions made by those who set together and put together informational life safety code with an assumption that it is not possible to even assume to prevent someone from injury out of their own failure to exercise due care. Okay. Now, the purpose of this life safety code is to provide the minimum requirements and not the maximum. Having said that, should someone suggest requirements, proposals that are significantly excessive, then it's time to sit and rethink about how much is too much. This comes with experience. This document applies to new and existing buildings. New building or projects refer to those that are non-existent. They start from scratch, from the piece of drawing. Whereas existing buildings are those that have been approved, where the design has been approved, constructed, completed, tested, and the authority having jurisdiction it had already issued a certificate for occupancy. So once that has happened, that building will immediately fall under existing building. Vehicles and vessels refer to unused vehicles and vessels. For example, buses that are no longer operational and bolted to the floor permanently, used for restaurants, or submarine bolted to the floor again, open to public for exhibition purposes. So these situations will require them to comply with life safety code. Equivalency refers to alternative standards if desired by consultant, contractors, or clients. Okay. However, the acceptance of equivalency will need to be approved by authority with sufficient technical documentation. Units used in this document will be SI units. However, there are indications of imperial units, but I strongly encourage, should you use NFPA, and if you were to adopt SI units, make sure your drawings or reports consistently indicate SI units. I will end my very short video now. Hopefully this very first video will trigger your interest in following subsequent videos which I will develop in the near future. Thank you.